got a message from Astral. I can even tap into it consciously. It's about the false light that is out there, and many are not. Many are not understanding it. Especially when you have like a channeler that looks like a freaking devil. False light energy. It just, and they're allowed to do these things because they're testing society, so they're allowed to predator on society, be a parasite on society because they're just not figuring things out. That's why we have religion here. So the false light energy that's out there, and even I test people out with that stuff. And there's light and dark within us, and the idea is to, when you put false light out there, then you just, like even meditation stuff, people get pulled into it, and get pulled into who knows what astral dreams, astral attack, spell work has been done to them. So they're just not ready to. Some are not ready to see their shadow to heal it. I think they are, but they just want positive only. And there's a lot of false light entities that are here that prey on the weak. And they just want positive only, and just there's no neutral ground. It's just here's using positivity against people, which has been going on for thousands of years. It's nothing new. The new earth is weaponized and everything, and so on. So that's what they call a spiritual war. And of course, I keep losing attention, subscribers. Not that it matters. I don't know, it doesn't matter. So what? It just shows you how many are programmed here. Programming is very sophisticated, and it just gives the false light just to give individuals make them think that they're getting somewhere when they actually aren't. Some are, most aren't. Well, they are. It's just a detour. They're not ready to burst the bubble of manipulation yet. They haven't quite been able to discern it. And I don't use that word discern very often because that's manipulated, but discerning false light, and it's all over the fucking place. Anyway, and even those that keep mentioning discernment all the time are the ones manipulating society. Well, they're warning too. Also, they're warning to get caught at some point, but the audience has to catch it, which many are not. Of course, some of the spiritual groups are like toxic groups. Well, it's warning. And you're going to have that. But either way, you don't have to get too involved with it. Yeah, and the know-it-all frequencies and everything. The ego, arrogance, and so on. I would say it's like healing the devil here, the devil energy that's controlling society. Well, it's hell, so you're understanding how hell operates. And hell obviously comes off as a positive entity too, can. And that's what makes it so difficult. That's the journey. It comes off, it uses positivity against people. False positive, of course. And it says it's positive all the time, and I'm doing all these good things, yada yada yada, all these bad things keep happening to me, yada yada yada. That's all demonic energies that do that, and so on. So they just use that word positivity. Oh, I'm super positive and all that. I'm good. I'm a light worker, whatever. And but they're actually attacking everyone. I got attacked by one of those a while back. It's like a year ago. She told me how positive she is, and she's like, you're not showing any positive anything, but you say you are, but you're not showing any of it. It's like, you're such a positive being. Actions are showing something totally different there. So, just accusing me of all kinds of shit. So, it's definitely astral. That was definitely an energy hit for sure. So, Yeah, they just use the word positivity to protect, they say they're doing good when they really aren't. It's like a shield. So to mess up your frequency, it's like, because you don't see it coming either. You're not really looking for it, so it's come out of nowhere. But at least it shows you're getting somewhere. So, yeah. So anyway, joys of planet chaos. Of course, I'm not going to call it that, are they? That's pretty much what it is, planet hell. Of course, I might not want to call it that, but that's pretty much what it is. That was out of comment prepositions. Scheduler. Shop here. So yeah, it has a hell frequency. It's not complete hell. If it was complete hell, yeah, nothing would be working. It's like half hell or 3/4 hell. It still has a lot. It's enough. It's enough. It's, of course, the souls that are here, they just pull, they pull in the darkness or all these challenges, of course, to get through it, to cycle it out. But you gotta go through it. So it's like every individual is their own classroom, their own school, going through their own schooling and their own reality. And just suck in darkness and go through whatever the hell they gotta go through and then spit it out when they're done. And who knows what that'll be. It can be here for thousands of years. But yeah, the message from Astral is a false light frequency. I don't know. I mean, it's already doing a damn good job here already. It's doing just running the show here. A good portion of it. So, those that are breaking free of it, it's not the easiest thing. Yeah, you have awakening within awakening within awakening, and it's rough. Yeah, your reality gets burst, and then you burst. Yeah, I'm surprised how many are. I don't really see. I don't normally. Yeah, there's many that are just completely clueless there, and even I get baffled at how clueless they can get. I go through my own awakening on that one. It's like, man, you're that freaking lost, huh? So I don't run into that very often, but damn. But yeah, even those hijacked beings, the ones that are, talking about disclosures and all of that, but they're not really. Yeah, but then their spiritual circle is very toxic, because they might be doing disclosure and talking about the aliens, but not many of them know how to deal with their own shit. And they know how to deal with their own garbage. You can go out and get high and everything, but they still haven't quite figured out how to filter out all their crap. To evolve. And they're evolving, but it can also be muddy evolving, where there's not much movement at all. Just go smoke out, and it's like, I'm not ready to get rid of all this crap. We'll just hang out here and chill. That's how the demonic realms works too. Doesn't mean those that can't get rid of their crap are part of the demonic or whatever. But the demonic realms is stuck in their darkness. They're fine there. Being used, abused, whatever. Everything you can think of. And those that are here that are in the physical, I mean, even if you just release some of it, it's not easy to, that's why you keep incarnating. Well, some keep reincarnating. Yeah, it's not easy to release a lot of this. It's tough. Yeah, so it's just, so like what this world is like a magnifying glass into the soul itself. Like truly just go into your weaknesses. Come here and just as you go into your weaknesses, your vices, the idea is to clear it out, like addictions, whatever addictions that are going on, eventually to release them. And connect to you can own, it's okay to own it and whatever, but also connect to your higher, move to your potential instead of having your vices be your block. There's spiritual entertainment that's out there, and I got messages here about just entertain everybody. It's like whatever. It's like whatever you say. go somewhere else for that. There's plenty of other places out there for that. So, so vices block, and the idea is to unblock them. Yeah, you can own it. You can own up to it. You don't have to, it's self-love, self-heal. Just, that's, it's part of your journey. It's a museum piece, but it's not who you are now. It's what you were before. Just keep moving forward. That's what this is about. It's a rough road. Yeah. It's like quitting candy or something like that, or whatever, cigarettes or whatever you want to call it. So, so I go into Astral realm, and funny, it's 11:11. At least the time was right when I saw that. So I'll go to Astral realm, and what else do you have to say on anything? So, right, blessings. Here we go. Greetings. The beings from Astral. Of course, you can take whatever you want. That some are not ready to see into themselves. Too clear, it's rough. You're not necessarily meant to. You're just kind of seeing how others do it before you go into your own, soul replenishment, to refurb, to release. Some do like their vices, and they like to be a victim, like to hold on to the past, and to, like the attention they get from it. They're used to being controlled, whatever it might be. And the control system, it's just, that's how you learn. You go through all these control systems, eventually you come out of it, but it's still a lot of, it's also fear of becoming more independent. It's like it's scary going on your own. So you just stay in these like little social groups and just go through whatever deprived situations, their vices and all of that, until eventually you're ready to scout out and go on your own. Yes, it's not easy. Like now you're leaving the crowd, you're leaving your family nest, and then you're going to your friend's nest, the friend's circle, and now you're going out into the unknown, into the aloneness of oneself. And that's when you truly get more in touch with who you are. And yeah, it's not pretty. It can be that being alone, you say, is shadow work, because you're alone with yourself. And the shadow on the wall is yours, and only yours. Might have some furniture shadows, cat fat shadow, whatever, but still your shadow. You literally see it. If you're looking for it, you don't see it, but either way, we're just giving you some. But just being alone goes war within, just with that. So those are wondering why I'm always alone, why I'm this, but because you are doing the the clearing now, without even knowing it. It's like you're going through a car wash. You can say it's not pretty. It's self-doubt. You're clear. It's different for everybody, of course. And of course, you see the clutter of other. Because if you get in the chaos of a relationship, then you're in that chaos, and it's like, yes, you learn something about yourself, but you can also learn very little about yourself at the same time. Sometimes you're connected to their chaos, and you can't connect to yourself, and so on. So when you're alone, find some inner peace. False light frequencies that are out there are just distractions. Come look at this. We have nice lights over here. Come look it over here. The idea is to keep you away from yourself, distracted from yourself, and because the inner work is inner journey, inner looking glass, inner whatever you want to word it. It's basically just to upgrade. They do false light to keep, they give you what we've already heard, basically a false version of ascension. You are ascending, yes, but you can also, some beings can actually slow it down, and that's the point. And yes, put on this nice persona and all that, and whatever there is to sell it, like a con man, con woman frequency, demonic energies, whatever, archon energy, whatever, just to keep you from figuring yourself out, to keep you confused. But some of you are clearing through it. It's not the easiest with ideas, because they're keeping you from becoming more from your power. They can see it, but you can't. And you get through all of this delusional manipulation and upgrade yourself. Doesn't mean you have to have superpowers here. The idea is just you're not, even if you do go through the manipulations, eventually can you find your way out of it? And not to be a victim of it. So yeah, they got you this time, but just keep moving. Dust yourself off. It's like, okay, I learned from that one. I didn't see that one coming. No one's perfect. And to just continue to, some are just going to, they like being manipulated, so just sit there. Like sheep. Just sit there. Others think differently. It's like you wake up and you're part of the zombie apocalypse, and you're waking up out of it, and you just slowly escape. And it's a strange journey out there, yes. Doesn't mean it has to be a lonely one. It might be lonely at times. But this is never meant to be easy. As long as you keep going forward. So, blessings.